Hey guys, this is OJB with the ventilation shop, and today I wanted to talk about using a powered mechanical shear. This cuts metal. This particular shear will cut up to 1/4-inch stainless. So it's a Cincinnati, and I just wanted to go over some basic safety tips, how to use it, etc. on this. Now, as a apprentice, this might be the very first machine job you get. You might get a cut list, and the cut list will say, hey, cut me 10 pieces of metal, let's just say 20-inch by 20-inch, right? And they give you the list, and you gotta go cut some metal. And I just wanted to go over how to use this piece of equipment, okay? So first thing first, safety. Never, even when it's off, guys, you should do this even when it's off. These are called hold downs. These things I'm hitting right here. What they do is they clamp the metal down before the shear comes down, okay? See if we can get a good look at this. There's a little, never put your hand under this. Never, never, never put your hand under this. It will get smashed and you will be very unhappy. So that's safety tip number 1. Do not put your fingers under this. 2, now this is a little bit harder, but if you tried, you probably could do it. Do not put your fingers beyond the yellow grate. The shear will come down. That is what this is for, to keep you from sticking your fingers in there. Do not put your fingers beyond the yellow grate, okay? You will hit you will might lose a pinky. I'm sure somebody has done it. I'm sure even with the guard somebody has done it. Not here, but somewhere in the world they have. So do not put your fingers underneath the hold downs or beyond the safety guard here, okay? Just no, okay? So let's kind of go into some other things. Third safety too, right here there is a lock. This will to cut the metal. You hit this pedal right here, this long bar here. You can see it goes down the whole length of the shear. But right now I have the safety pan in. You can't push down. It's not on, but see? Now you can press it. Now you can't. So if ever you can't hit the pedal, that is the issue. Make sure to see if that's, locked. Also, never hit the pedal. Don't step on the pedal while the machine is off. It's not on right now. What will happen is as it turns on, it will try to cut because you've already engaged the gears. So don't boom when it's off, okay? Be careful where you walk. So now that we've talked about the safety and how not to damage the machinery, as you can see, you have a rule right here on the arm of the shear. Goes all the way. This is a 10-foot. Goes all the way down here. As you can see. Let's see if you can see that number very clearly. It goes to 10 foot. 10 foot. It ends at 10 foot. Some of the numbers are a little worn, just to kind of show you. So, where the metal actually cuts, if this makes sense, because sometimes you got to measure both sides. See how I'm hooking right here? The very edge of this machine, the very edge is where the metal cuts. So if I was to measure here, I got, right here I'm at 24. Let's just say a piece of metal ended right there and I hit it. You'd have a 24-inch piece of metal. Now, on the back side, we have another gauge. This is a back gauge. If the metal is a short piece, you can set this gauge, and this thing will come in, and it will get, you can set it to 6 inches. Let me see if I can do it quickly. See, we're doing it now. Oops, forgive me, it's kind of hard to hold the camera and do that. When you do this, make sure this doesn't grind on the gears as you roll it back, okay? So you hold it out and then you spin this. Unfortunately, I don't have a third hand, so That's the, but you can set this, usually, generally speaking, guys, this is good for like 10 inches or less when you're just trying to get strips of something, because if the metal is too long, if it's too long, what will happen is, if we can show you, it will slide, the metal will slide onto here too, right, and then it won't hit. So, this, like I said, this is really good if you're just cutting strips. But make sure you don't grind this. You hold this like that, so it's not grinding the gear when you spin it. Okay. Like I said, you can see the little measurements on there. Generally, the piece of metal will come out here. You can see we got some mess we got to clean up. But yes, that's the cover. Right here's the motor, guys. We have a guard on it. But if you don't have a guard, and there's some shops out there that don't, there's a belt in there. Be careful. Don't have your hand. Don't try to stick your hand in any of this shit. Okay? Alright, guys. So let's actually cut a piece. Let me find a piece of scrap. I got one right here. And let's just say I needed a piece that was, how big is this? Let's just say we needed it, right now the piece is 13.5 by 24. Let's just say I needed 12 by 12. Let's show on. So to start this up, we have a start button and a stop button. The start is black, the stop is red. You can hear it's starting up. Make sure this is out. Alright. As you can see, I have it at 12 on this side. Make sure, sometimes the metal's not square. As we can see though, it is 12, 12, 12. Right, 12 on both sides. Just, again, my hand's not underneath anything. You can see the clamp, this one really good. Okay, now let's cut another 12 by 12, the other side 12 by 12. Good, good. And now we have a piece that is 12 by 12. Okay, and that's, guys, is how you use a mechanical shear. 12 by 12. And like I said, as an apprentice, this might be the first thing that you use in the shop. When you're done, you hit the red button. Put the safety thing back in. You just kick it in. And generally speaking, guys, when you are done, you will clean behind the shear and you will fill the metal bellows. As you can see, we're waiting for our scrap guy to come collect them, so they're a little bit overflowed. But you generally clean them and put them in these bins, or if you have a metal dumpster, you put them in the metal dumpster. Whatever your employer wants you to do with the scrap. All right, guys, that's how you use a mechanical shear. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below, and I might make a video on it. So again, there is the shear. All right, guys, have a good day.